So that's a good tactic right there. Get the people off the sugar, because that's absolutely crazy. It's already gonna be 70% gone before I feel or find out anything. You know how messed up that is? Come on, body. You supposed to be helping me. Start sending the signals right away. What is wrong with you? Now we still gonna watch educational videos. You know, we always, you gotta train them. You know, I always say train the brain, right? So train the soul and train your heart. I always say that. You know, if I haven't said it, Stepho 2026. There you go. And welcome back to Mission of Entertainment, man. As you can see on the screen, we are reacting to what happens to your kidneys when you quit sugar for 30 days. Now, listen, man. This is probably not the first video I done dropped in 2026. You know what I'm saying? I had some other videos I was kind of storing up. I don't know how many. I don't know what's the game plan. But I'm gonna tell you this. I know this is the first video I'm recording of 2026. And let me say, welcome to the new year, man. Is y'all not excited for 2026? Listen. What did we do last year, right? We got healthier, right? We got smarter, right? We got stronger, right? We made the most money we ever made, right? We've been the most consistent we've ever been consistent, right? And we're going on into 2026 with the momentum of 2025, man. Now, let me say, if you watch this channel, if you subscribe to this channel, you know I always tell y'all to be the best version of yourselves, and I hope 2025 was the exact same way for y'all, man. And 2026, you know, let's continue the game plan. Let's continue getting better every year. Do I gotta do it again? Made the most money we ever made last year, right? Yep. We got healthier and sexier, right? Yep. We got stronger and smarter, right? Yep, they asked me why I'm excited for 2026, because you can't stop this, and I hope y'all doing the exact same thing, man. I always tell y'all about growing and being your best selves, y'all know. And with all that being said, as y'all can see on the screen, we are reacting to what happens to your kidneys when you quit sugar for 30 days, man. And now listen, throughout my life, I've only met very few people, right, that support my claim that you should probably drink zero sugar soda. If you're gonna drink soda, you should drink some zero sugar soda. I've only met one person. All right, we was in the Xbox party chat. He went off on all the guys. I was like, man, I never expected that I would find an ally. Now, this all ties into the video. I'm not trying to get y'all to completely change y'all diet or anything like that. Listen, I know I might look skinny. I don't know if I look a little muscular in this shirt or not, but look, I'm trying to get y'all to be efficiently fat. Hold on. What y'all expect me to say, man? I work out to keep the calories off. I don't work out, you know what I'm saying? Now listen, last time I checked, a can of soda, right? Just a can of soda has as much sugar as 3 donuts. Why would you do that? Why would you get a zero sugar soda, get you some zero sugar juice, and instead eat 2 donuts? Look at that. Now you efficiently fat. You got something tasty to drink, right? You got something delicious to eat, and you done took in less sugar, less carbs, and all of that. You already been healthy, and the only thing you done changed is the soda. Listen, I'm just saying, if you can be efficiently fat, why not do it? Now, I'm so serious. This is my lifestyle. This is really how I look at life. You don't think I like donuts? You don't think I like cookies? You don't think I like pastries? Come on now, man. I'm just efficient with it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that was fun. That was fun. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna keep talking, man. I'm not gonna keep talking. I love this intro though. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna keep trailing off. We gonna start this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's get to it.
Line at the coffee shop.
Did y'all notice the shirt changed at all? I had my shirt on backwards and I had to flip it around. Absolutely crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here. I was focused on recording, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, listen, we ain't gonna do this though. Come on, talk about the kidneys. Let's pay attention.
Ordering your usual caramel latte with 2 pumps of vanilla. And somewhere deep inside your body, your kidneys just sighed. What if the real reason you feel tired and bloated every afternoon isn't age or stress, but something your kidneys have been trying to tell you for years?
You need to fix your diet.
What happens to your kidneys when you quit sugar for 30 days like you're 5 years old? By the end, you'll understand why those first 72 hours are the hardest, and why your kidneys might be silently failing right now without sending you a single warning sign. Right now, your 2 fist-sized kidneys are filtering roughly 50 gallons of blood every single day. That's like cleaning enough water to fill a bathtub, constantly, without stopping. When sugar floods your bloodstream, your kidneys shift into overdrive mode. They're forced to handle waste they weren't designed to process at that volume. Think of it like a water filter. Works perfectly with clean water. But if you keep pouring sticky syrup through it, the filter clogs, weakens, and eventually breaks down. That's exactly what decades of sugar do to your kidneys. The terrifying part? You won't feel anything wrong until about 70% of kidney function is already gone.
Hey, hold on, bro. I'm gonna need you to chill out. You can't whisper something that scary in my ear, okay? We here being smart. We here to be educated. You trying to scare us? Well, you know that's a good tactic right there. Get the people off the sugar, cause that's absolutely crazy. It's already gonna be 70% gone before I feel or find out anything. You know how messed up that is? Come on, body. You supposed to be helping me. Start sending the signals right away. What is wrong with you? Oh man. Okay.
The time you
Let's
notice
go.
symptoms
Continue the
like
video.
swelling or fatigue, the damage is mostly permanent. Here's what most doctors don't emphasize enough. High sugar intake triggers something called glomerular hyperfiltration. Sounds technical, but it just means your kidneys are filtering blood at maximum speed all day long. It's like revving your car engine at redline constantly. Sure, it works for a while, but eventually, parts wear out. Your kidneys have millions of tiny filters called nephrons. And when sugar forces them into overdrive, these nephrons start dying off. Once they're gone, they don't grow back. A study from Harvard found that people consuming high amounts of added sugar face significantly higher risks of chronic kidney disease, even if they feel perfectly healthy right now. But here's where it gets interesting. When you quit sugar, your kidneys don't just stop declining. They actually start repairing themselves. Within the first few days, something remarkable happens. Your body stops producing as many advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are sticky molecules
All right,
that
talk to me now.
literally
Talk to
age
me.
your kidneys faster. They attach to proteins in your kidney tissues and cause inflammation and scarring. Research shows that reducing sugar lowers AGE levels almost immediately. Your blood becomes cleaner. Your kidneys start working more efficiently. It's not magic. It's just biology finally getting a break. Now, here's what nobody warned you about in those first 72 hours. Your brain is addicted to quick glucose spikes. So when you suddenly cut sugar, you might get headaches, mood swings, and intense cravings. You'll feel tired.
Nah, man. Don't y'all just think that's like crazy, man. Like we should just bring the sugar intake in America down. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Cause I'm gonna say this, right? He talked about your brain is addicted, right, to the glucose spikes or whatever he said. You feel me? Y'all heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard what he said. Didn't that sound like what's the word? What's the word? You know when people like need to get sent to rehab? Withdrawal. You can go through sugar withdrawal. Man, I just don't. The fact, I mean, what type of things can you go through withdrawal with? You know, now I need to know the extent of this because I feel like if it's something that can make you go through withdrawal, right? I don't want it. I don't want it. I mean, I'm already at a zero sugar lifestyle basically. I try to eat as minimum sugar if I can. If I do eat sugar, I like for it to be natural sugar. You know what I'm saying? From the earth. You feel me? But with that being said, just watching this video and hearing like the way they talk about stuff, I ain't gonna lie, it's just kind of scary, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you got to control what you could control, man. And once it seems like once this stuff, once you start spinning out of control, it's just your whole body start messing up.
Complaining because it's been trained to expect easy fuel. But while your brain throws a tantrum, your kidneys are quietly celebrating. The sudden drop in sugar means less pressure on the filtration system almost right away. You won't feel this relief because kidneys don't have pain receptors like your head does. But deep inside, the stress is dropping. And here's why that stress reduction matters. Sugar doesn't just mess with blood glucose. It hijacks your blood pressure too. When you eat sugar, insulin levels spike. High insulin signals your kidneys to hold on to sodium and water. The result? Your blood pressure climbs, your ankles swell, your kidneys strain under the extra fluid volume. This is why people who eat lots of sugar often feel bloated and exhausted. But when you quit sugar, this process reverses. Within 2 weeks, many people see measurable drops in blood pressure. The kidneys stop retaining excess water. Swelling decreases. It's like turning down the volume in a noisy room. Here's something that'll surprise you. Most people blame salt or dehydration for kidney stones, but sugar is actually a major hidden trigger. High sugar intake increases calcium excretion in your urine. More calcium means more crystals. More crystals means kidney stones. A study in the Journal of Urology found that people with the highest sugar intake had dramatically higher rates of kidney stones. But here's the hope. Within just 30 days of quitting sugar, your urinary composition starts improving. Less calcium, fewer crystals, lower risk of those excruciating stones forming. Now check this out. By week 3 without sugar, something measurable happens in your urine. One of the earliest warning signs of kidney damage is protein leaking into your urine. Healthy kidneys keep protein in your blood where it belongs. But when the filtration barrier gets damaged by years of sugar overload, protein starts slipping through. It's like a screen door with holes. Studies show that when people cut sugar significantly, this protein leakage often decreases. That means the filtration barrier is strengthening. The kidneys are healing. This isn't some vague wellness claim. It's a concrete biological improvement you can measure in a lab. Here's what you need to understand about inflammation. Chronic sugar intake sparks oxidative stress throughout your entire body, especially in your kidneys. High blood sugar damages blood vessel walls and triggers inflammatory molecules. Over time, this inflammation causes scarring in kidney tissue. Once scar tissue forms, function declines permanently. But research shows that within 30 days of quitting sugar, inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein start falling. Lower inflammation means less damage to blood vessels and kidney tissues. This reduction in inflammation also brings bonus effects: clearer skin, fewer headaches, more stable energy throughout the day. This matters to your future because one of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide is uncontrolled diabetes. And diabetes is fueled largely by diets loaded with added sugars. Constant high blood glucose damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, gradually leading to diabetic nephropathy. When you quit sugar for 30 days, your insulin sensitivity often improves significantly. Your body needs less insulin to handle glucose. That protects both your pancreas and your kidneys. Researchers found that even moderate reductions in sugar intake can dramatically lower your risk of progressing from pre-diabetes to full type 2 diabetes. And here's what that really means in practical terms. Dialysis isn't just inconvenient. It's 3 sessions per week, 4 hours each session, hooked to a machine that does what your kidneys can no longer do. Your entire life revolves around appointment schedules. Your energy crashes, your diet becomes severely restricted. Many people on dialysis can't work full-time anymore. The 5-year survival rate after starting dialysis is only about 35%. That's worse than many cancers. And all of this...
Why are y'all doing this to me, bro? Why are they doing this to me, bro? Dude, I am finna cancel. Now, we still gonna watch educational videos. You know, we always, you gotta train them. You know, I always say, train the brain, right? You know, train the soul and train your heart. I always say that, you know. If I haven't said it, Stepho 2026, there you go. We still gonna watch educational videos, right? You see, this is, all right, I'm gonna get it out. But we just not gonna watch health videos ever again because this is scaring me. Now, let me ask y'all a question. When your organs stop working, what do you do? And that's what's scaring me the most about this video. You know what I'm saying? It's saying that, you know, even if you did have bad, then you do go good. Like, I can't watch a video that tells me this much. I'm going to go cold turkey on the sugar. I don't even want it right now. Talk about damage my blood vessels. It damaged my kidneys. My pancreas going to be messed up. Like, what's next? Listen, man. This is as scary as a horror movie to me right now. Because you just going to go get a new organ? How you going to do that? How you going to do that? If your organs stop working or getting messed up, you see, again, I'm back on it now. I'm back on what I said from the intro. Efficiently fat. You know what I'm saying? Filling your life with delicious foods, but in an efficient way, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. All 2026, that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all organs good. You feel me?
Can often be prevented by
Back to the
choices
video.
you make right now, today, in the coffee shop line. So here's the reality check. Can just 30 days really make a difference? Absolutely yes. While chronic damage takes years to accumulate, improvements in kidney stress markers begin within weeks. Blood pressure drops, protein leakage decreases, inflammation falls. Your urine itself might become clearer, indicating reduced waste overload. These aren't huge dramatic transformations. They're subtle but meaningful signs that your kidneys are stabilizing. The important thing to understand is that 30 days isn't the finish line. It's the starting point. Once you experience the difference in energy, mood, and measurable health markers, the real question becomes, why would you ever go back? Here's the final truth most people who try this discover. The benefits are so profound that many choose not to return to high sugar eating. Long-term studies consistently show that people who maintain low sugar diets have significantly lower risks of kidney disease, heart disease, and diabetes. Every day without added sugar is another day of protection against a future hooked up to dialysis machines. Of course, the occasional dessert won't destroy your kidneys, but daily excess absolutely will. So to recap, your kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood daily, and sugar forces them into damaging overdrive. The first 72 hours without sugar are tough, but your kidneys immediately benefit. Within 30 days, you'll see lower blood pressure, reduced illumination, better filtration, and decreased kidney stone risk. Sugar drives diabetes, which is the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide. Even 1 month proves your kidneys can heal when you give them the chance. So here's my question for you. If you could see inside your body right now and watch your kidneys struggling in real time, would you still order that caramel latte? Or would today be the day you finally choose different?
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You probably just made a lot of coffee drinkers, man. Now, I don't drink coffee, but I know about y'all caramel frappe with a double caramel with a cherry on top and the whipped cream and some syrup too. Let me get 2 squirts of syrup and all of that stuff y'all be doing. Then y'all put some honey in there too or something like. Yeah, I know about y'all coffee drinkers. Okay, I talk to a lot of coffee drinkers. And at the end of the day, they're like, I'm really just drinking sugar caffeine. Okay, it's not even about the coffee. I want this sugar tasty drink that's gonna wake me up. Now, listen, don't get mad at me. I'm just relaying the guy on the screen message. You know, he was talking about the coffee first. But to summarize the video, absolutely crazy video. Good to know. A lot of this I want to say, I feel like I kind of knew. I didn't know all the details, but if I made an educated guess, those would be some of the things I said. Not, probably wouldn't use a lot of the same terminology he did, but around the, same theme and all of that. Yeah, guys, let's be efficiently fat all 2026. I ain't telling y'all not to eat good, but let's make sure we good. I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I really only like to fight things that I can put my hands on. You know what I'm saying? I've said this a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the only type of fights I like to be in. You know what I'm saying? Now, you one-on-one me versus a ghost. See, I can't fight a ghost. Then ghosts can possess me. You got all that. That's not my type of fight. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fight me versus my kidneys. How how you gonna fight your kidney? You got to get a new one somehow. That's not the type of fight I want to be in. So, I'm trying to make sure y'all be healthy all 2026. Eat right, do right. Keep striving for greatness like I know y'all is. Yeah, listen, treat your kidneys better. You're going to feel healthy. Look, we started the video talking about being smarter, being stronger, being healthier and all that. Listen, get your kidneys together this year. Hey, put that on your what's the list you make for your resolution list. I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? The kidneys on the resolution list. This year we paying attention to the kidneys. Hey man, make sure y'all doing what y'all supposed to do out there, man. Like I say, always strive for greatness. But that is going to be the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We out.